Hello chums, and welcome to Taming a Monster, the series where I take some of Gran Turismo 7's most ridiculous cars to see if I can tweak them so that a talentless pleb like me can handle them without being killed to death. Like any common ruffian, I'm using a bog standard PlayStation 5 controller, and I have all driver assists turned off, except for ABS. Let's see what car is trying to murder me today. Very early on in this series, I tested the Dodge Charger with the engine from the Challenger Demon, and I came away shocked at how easy it was to drive. It made no sense that a 1968 muscle car with 1200 horsepower should be this friendly. However, the time it achieved around the Nurburgring left something to be desired, so I've revisited the car in this video to refine the setup and see if it can go any faster. The primary change to the setup that improved the lap time was adding rear ballast. Since the Charger has surprisingly good brakes for a near 60-year-old train carriage, adding weight doesn't negatively affect braking distances as much as something like the Quattro-swapped Golf from earlier in the series. The improved traction more than makes up for it either way. Since the car manages its power so well, I've also increased the rear natural frequency compared to the last video on this car, since the car had a habit of the rear end sagging when the suspension compressed. Beyond that, another possible reason for the improvement to the car is the most recent physics changes, which once again became more forgiving. Since I want to pad this video out to 8 minutes for that sweet advertising revenue, I will show the full lap of the Nordschleife. If you want to see the final lap time, feel free to skip to the end. This Charger has surprised me from start to finish with just how good it drives. There have obviously been easier cars to drive, such as the Group 1 front-wheel drive Nismo Le Mans car, which is pretty much just point and shoot, or the Dodge Viper SRT10 with its excellent handling balance, or the K20 swapped Mini Cooper, which is just rather slow and gives you plenty of time to figure out how to approach a corner. The sheer size of this Charger can rob it of some agility, but that actually works in its favour, slowing down the car's reaction times and making it much more predictable in the more challenging sections of the track. There's no doubt that the Mitsubishi GTO with the same engine swap is much faster. However, this Charger actually has 50 performance points less when it's fully upgraded, which could work in its favour if you're likely to do 700 or 750 performance point races. The main downfall of the Charger is aerodynamic drag. Despite having 1200 horsepower, this car won't do much over 220 miles per hour with maximum downforce, where the Mitsubishi is capable of over 250 with the same engine. The Honda NSX meanwhile can sail past the Charger on its stock engine with half the power. Still, there's no denying that this is a great car to drive. Out of everything I've tried so far in the Taming a Monster series, the Demon Charger is genuinely my favourite of the lot. In the end, the Charger beat its original time by 10 seconds, managing a 6 minutes 21. That moves it from 21st to 14th place on my leaderboard, just ahead of the 180SX with the R35 Nismo engine and the LS-swapped Toyota Hi-Ace van. So, that was my second attempt at the Charger Demon. If there's any cars you think I should revisit from earlier on in the series, do feel free to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're feeling particularly generous, I would greatly appreciate your subscription. Take care, and ta-ra.